Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is a place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Mailman?
Jethro?
Uh-oh.
You in there?
No, sir.
Howdy. Get up from there.
Yes, sir.
What's the big idea?
I'm mailing myself to Paris.
Paris?
Uh-huh. To the Follies Bergère, where they got all them dancing girls.
You can't get to Paris like this.
I can't? Oh, yeah. You got a stamp?
Oh, now get out of there.
But, Uncle Jed, Granny says for every goose there's a gander, and for every fella there's a girl.
So?
So, somewhere there's a low-down dirty sneak with two girls, his and mine.
That ain't it, Jethro. You probably just ain't been going the right places for meeting them.
I know. That's why I'm headed for Paris. If you ain't got a stamp, just send me COD.
You ought to try around here first.
I have, Uncle Jed. For days, I drove up and down Wilshire Boulevard, smiling at the girls. And all I got were chapped lips. I'm going to Paris.
Oh, you're going out back and take a nice, good, long swim.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hold on a minute, boy. Just thought of something. Miss Jane is coming out here today with the Beverly Hills nest of the Biddle Bird Watchers. Why don't you meet some of them girls?
Uncle Jed, have you ever seen any of them bird watchers? Fire. I'd just soon look at the birds.
Like nice girls?
Yeah, well, if it's all the same to you, I'd rather go for that swim.
I know what the boy's going through. These ways, I think I can remember.
Jed, somebody's been in my pantry, stole a ham and canned goods.
Granny, it was Jethro.
Ah,
Boy was fixing to mail himself to Paris.
dandy. I'll take him to the post office.
Take it easy, Granny. Boy's got a problem.
Yeah, no brain.
Oh, it seems he's having trouble meeting girls. Here comes somebody. Looks like Miss Jane and her bird watchers.
Greetings, bird lovers. Oh, you. I want to thank you for allowing my little band of fledglings to nest in your verdant sanctuary as they sharpen their sense so as to better pursue their ornithological avocation.
I thought you was going to watch birds.
We are out by your pool. It's the perfect spot to give my recruits their basic training.
Oh, well, make yourselves right at home. Is Ellie going to join you?
Oh, no, indeed. Ellie is no longer a recruit. She has already earned her feathers. Troops, steers, out!
Jed, you said Jethro was having trouble meeting girls. There's a whole busload.
Granny, they ain't exactly the kind of girls that Jethro cottons to.
Why not?
Well, they...
You mean there ain't one of them girls that Jethro would like to meet?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Granny, Mr. Clampett, I should like you to meet Miss Athena Armstrong.
Howdy, Miss Armstrong.
How do you do?
Howdy, huh?
I bet you're going to like the Biddle Bird Watchers.
Oh, I'm not a recruit. I'm from the National Headquarters Nest.
She's been right up there on the front lines.
You got a boyfriend, honey?
I find my school studies and bird watching activities infinitely stimulating, and allowing of little time for the superficial pastime of adolescent dating.
Does that mean that she's for it or against it?
As a matter of fact, I have already made Miss Armstrong my second in command. Take the recruits around the back.
Attention! Right, hiss! Forward, hunch!
A bit awkward now, perhaps, but enough rigorous training and they'll be crack troops.
Miss Jane, I was wondering if Jethro could join your group. Meet a few of the...
I'm afraid not, Mr. Clampett. Policy. Several recent incidents have made it necessary to confine male-female fraternization on our bird-watching expeditions to that done by the birds themselves. Well, kiddo!
That's too bad. There's one girl in that bunch Jethro could take a real strong liking to.
Hey, Jethro, the Biddle Bird Watchers is a-coming.
Let me out of here.
All right, recruits, we'll begin your training with some close order drill. Binoculars, ready? Up, two, three, out.
Boy, Duke, I wish you'd look over here.
Jethro, would you please stop that? You'll scare away the birds. And now let us assume that we have heard a bird call which we suspect is that of the yellow-rumped warbler. Listening positions. Hop!
She ain't paying no attention to me at all, Duke. I'll try the old sympathy approach. Baby!
Do you need help?
Yeah, I sure do.
Good girl! Grab him! That's it! Whoa, keep his head out of the water! Wonderful! You've done it!
You're saved! You're saved!
Bunch of flies.
That big cluck, Jethro. Must have had 50 pounds of canned goods in that box, and he forgot a can opener.
No matter. If the boy gets hungry enough, he knows them open with his teeth.
Well, he better quieten down, now that his girl problems is settled.
Settled? How?
He's decided to join the Biddle Bird Watchers.
Oh, Miss Jane told me they don't take fellers.
I told him that, but he said that he thought up a sure way to make her change her mind.
Well, he's just wasting his time. You see that? What tarnation you doing with Ellie's birds?
Oh, I just love the little feathered fellows, Uncle Jed. I'm going to be the birdman at Beverly Hills.
The only time you look twice at a bird is when lying feet up in a platter of gravy.
Not no more. All of a sudden, I just think they're terrific. I love them. I'm crazy about them.
Reckon you seen that Miss Athena?
How'd you know?
Wild guess.
So long.
Oh, Jethro just walked off with every one of my birds, and he won't tell me why.
Well, Ellie, child, I think he just took a strong liking to them all of a sudden. He thinks they're terrific. He loves them. He's crazy about them.
Well, maybe so, but I think it's because he's seen that girl Athena.
I think you're right.
And so, recruit Lolita, for your valor and heroism in life-saving, I hereby commend you in behalf of all Biddle Bird Watchers everywhere. All right, let's hit it for recruit Lolita. Come!
Miss Jane! Miss Jane!
Hi, Jethro.
Howdy, Lolita. Howdy, Athena.
Jethro, why are you here?
I'm in love with birds. See how the set's all over me?
What birds?
These, my little feathered The dirty varmints? I mean, the little darlings must have flown away. Yep, but I hope you let me join the little bird watchers anyhow. Granny says you don't allow fellers, but I got a powerful hankering to watch birds.
I see in your eyes that same burning passion I felt when I sighted my first red-bellied nuthatch.
You do?
Oh, yes. And I cannot bear to see such enthusiasm nipped in the bud. Perhaps you could join us on a probationary basis and we could... Hark! I believe I heard the call of the yellow-headed bush-tit. Who there? Binoculars, who ready? Up! Hey! Keep scanning the low shrubs along the... Jethro! Jethro!
Don't worry, Miss Jane. I'll find that little yellow-bellied whatchamacallit. Oh, come on, Miss Jane. Oh, gee whiz, all I want to do is study nature.
Wait, Jethro!
Ha-hee-ha-ha! I did it, ha, yeah!
Mailman.
Oh, Jed. Please let me mail myself to Paris. I even put on airmail stamp.
So you couldn't get into bird watchers, huh?
It's my own fault. With Athena around, who can watch birds?
Yeah, I see your problem.
I just want to go to Paris and forget all about her. So please stop ripping my box open. It's miserable work, taping it up from the inside.
Tell you what, Jethro, you hold off going to Paris a while, and I'll talk to Miss Jane for you.
All right, Uncle Jed. It won't do no good, but I gotta wait around anyway. It's gonna be a while before I can lick any more of this paper tape.
Clampett, how are you?
Well, I'm fine, Mr. Drysdale. Say, if you come to pick up Miss Jane, she's out back with her bird watcher.
Oh, no. She's off today. You know, 20 years ago on this date, I took over the presidency of the Commerce Bank. So I declared a bank holiday, and all the employees have the day off.
But the bank ain't even open today. It's Saturday.
Yes, sir. What a shame it falls on a weekend.
I don't blame you for wanting to celebrate.
Yes, it's a real rags to riches story. The great American dream. Poor boy to bank president.
And today's the day you got promoted.
No, it's the day I got married. Margaret's grandfather was chairman of the board. I suppose every holiday has its sad side.
Well, speaking of being sad, maybe you can help me with Jethro. He's got a spate of girl trouble.
Well, you bet I can. You're talking to the old master.
Do tell.
Oh, yes. Why, back at college, the girls used to call me... Well, never mind what they used to call me. What's Jethro's problem?
Well, it seems that he's all pushed out of shape over one of Miss Jane's bird watchers. And she won't even look at him cross-eyed.
Not cross-eyed, eh? Must be a new member.
Matter of fact, she is. Jethro tried to join, but they don't take fellas.
Oh, well, they will after I talk to Miss Hathaway.
Well, no, we don't want to break no rules. All I want is for this girl and Jethro to get together long enough so she can see his good qualities. Mm-hmm. And they don't exactly jump up and shout at you.
Now, here's a thought, Mr. Clampett. I am a woodchuck.
You are.
No, I mean I was as a lad. It's a boys' organization. Now, if Jethro became a woodchuck, I could arrange a camporee and a joint chuckarama with the bird watchers.
I think we better start over from the part where Jethro turns into a woodchuck.
She loves me not? She loves me?
Jethro, your girl troubles is over.
Did you get me in the bird watcher?
No, but listen. You are a woodchuck.
Well, you don't have to call me names.
What's a club?
A girls' club?
No, boy.
Thanks.
But it's just as good. Mr. Drysdale's arranging for the Woodchucks to have a camporee and a chuckarama with the bird watchers.
Uncle Jed, are you making fun of me?
Mr. Drysdale is down by the cement pond right now with the junior assistant chief woodchuck himself.
Miss Hathaway, meet Woodchuck Stanley Kragelman.
How do you do?
Pleased to meet you.
My, what an impressive array of awards.
I have all 94 achievement awards offered by the Woodchucks.
Being an old chuck myself, Stanley has agreed to come out and help me talk to Jethro about joining.
Excellent. We little bird watchers always feel a kinship with groups that venerate the great out of doors. Well, Woodchuck Kragelman, I must return to my recruits. I have them scouring the underbrush for rock wren nests. Good hiking!
Just a minute, Miss Hathaway. I want you to plan a little get-together today for your bird watchers and the local woodchuck chapter.
I'm terribly sorry, Chief, but our rigorous training schedule simply won't permit it.
Now, look, it's costing me a new clubhouse to get the woodchucks to cooperate. Now, don't you give me any trouble.
Excuse me. You're a woodchuck, aren't you?
That's right.
I've never seen so many badges.
I have all 94 achievement awards offered by the Woodchucks.
My, you must be a double-toothed woodchuck.
Triple.
Oh, girls, come on the double. There's a triple-toothed chuck up here.
Uncle Jed, I'm much obliged for what you're doing, but I don't want to be a woodchuck. Sounds stupid and dumb and silly and what... Like I was saying, Uncle Jed, the woodchucks sound stupid, dumb, and silly. And where do I sign up? Boy, no wonder Athena went for you. Why, you got more trimming on you than a Christmas tree.
These are achievement awards, Jethro.
Well, when I become a woodchuck, I'm gonna have me twice that many.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna buy me enough to cover me head to toe.
You can't buy these. They have to be earned. Now, this is the Woodchuck Handbook. It tells all about them.
How many of those things you got?
I have all 94 achievement awards offered by the Woodchuck.
Woodchuck ho!
Woodchuck ho!
Woodchuck ho!
Hold on, you aren't a woodchuck yet.
Ah, but he soon will be. They're having a special initiation for you this afternoon.
Swell. I hope Athena will still be there by then.
I've already arranged for the bird watchers to attend your initiation, including that certain someone.
Hot dog! What someone?
Athena!
Oh, yeah.
I was just telling Jethro about the achievement awards. He might as well start on one even though he's not initiated.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, Jethro, you're gonna love chucking. I remember the good old days when I was a junior assistant chief woodchuck.
You?
You'd better believe it, son. Oh, I took my pack on some great outings. A hike through the Federal Reserve Bank, a camp out in the vault of the Savings and Loan.
Mr. Drysdale, my pack doesn't do anything like that. We learn first aid and community service.
First aid community service? What are they teaching American youth?
Excuse me, Mr. Drysdale, but I don't care just so long as you get something shiny from my uniform.
First aid community service. The woodchucks are going to the dogs.
Never mind, Jethro. Now, which achievement award would you like to try for first?
Well, let's see. Here's basketry, cycling, life-saving, printing, rowing, surveying.
Yes, there's 94 of them. Now, which one do you want to try first?
It doesn't matter, as long as I get all 94 by tonight.
Jethro, it took me 5 years.
Well, don't feel so bad. Some folks are slower than others.
Jed, where are you? Oh, Jed.
What you all excited about, Granny?
Look what I found out on the front porch.
What are they?
I don't know.
Oh, I see you found Elmer and Porky.
Are these yours?
Yes, I brought them to show Jethro.
Well, that's fine. What are they?
Guinea pigs. Hip, hip. Hello.
Pigs. Them's the smallest pair of porkers I ever seen.
Just runts. Is they full grown?
Oh, yes. But it's taken 2 years of careful feeding to get them this big.
I wonder what he feeds them pigs.
Whatever it is, they's getting the skimpiest helpings in town.
And he's been at it for 2 years. Pitiful.
Why, I could raise bigger on peach pits and promise.
Hey, where's Stanley? He said he was going to give me a couple of his guinea pigs so I could get my first achievement award.
Don't get your hopes up, boy. Both his hogs together wouldn't make a good-sized pork chop.
Then I'll raise something else. It says here, don't have to be guinea pigs. To qualify for this award, you can raise hamsters. Hey, here's something I know about. It says you can build an ant farm.
There you go, boy. You can have a full set of teeth before you know it.
My ant farm's all done. Wait till you see it. I bet it's got 10,000 ants in it, give or take a few.
Well, that's dandy, boy, but what's the matter with your eyes?
You ever tried picking up 10,000 ants?
Very well, recruits. You have now completed phase 1 of your basic training. However, before we continue on to phase 2, I have a special treat for you. We are going to attend the Woodchuck initiation ceremony of Jethro. Hooray! I hope it will not be necessary for me to remind any one of you that this is a solemn occasion and that we are fiddle bird watchers.
Well, there's my ant farm. Take a look. There's the barn, and the farmhouse, and the silo. Wait a minute. Something's missing.
What?
The ants.
Time for your initiation, Jethro. What's that?
Well, that's my ant farm.
Jethro, an ant farm is supposed to be put between 2 sheets of glass.
Between glass? That's great if you don't mind squashed ants.
I wonder if that's the way he raised them 2 pigs.
Well, here I am for Jethro's initiation. Oh, this is my old woodchuck uniform. Of course, it's just a little bit small.
Oh, here come the bird watchers. I'd better get ready for the ceremony. Howdy, Athena.
Right over here, Jethro. Let's get started.
Makes me real proud to see the boy joining such a fine group.
I, too, am proud to know that he'll soon be wearing the woodchuck uniform. Miss Hathaway.
What?
Give me your hat.
Why, Chief?
Don't ask questions. Give it.
And so, as you prepare to enter the hallowed halls of chuckingdom, remember that a woodchuck is dependable, diligent, observant, honest, persevering, happy, polite, courageous, enthusiastic, optimistic, learned, gallant, informed, just, literate, reliable, respectful, persuasive, artful, cooperative, industrious, perceptive,
10,000 of them.
determined, flexible, zealous, energetic, sagacious, faithful, honorable, modest, neat, orderly, philanthropic, and sincere. And now, as I present you with your own handbook, I hereby appoint you a woodchuck!
Better have fun and watch a lot of birds, youngins.
Oh, we shall.
And thanks for all your help, Stanley.
Thank you, Mr. Clampett.
And Jethro, you be nice to Lolita.
Oh, I will. She helped me get my one and only achievement award.
What for?
Life-saving. I pulled her out of the cement pond.
My hero!
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here?
This has been a Filmways presentation.